Just whiskey and cigars. We can go far. Let's leave the drama, let it be. Oh.
Hi, and welcome to another episode. I'm your host, the Cigar Apostle. Tonight I have a very special bottle. From the 90s, there was a superhero back then. It's a Disney superhero. And I'm not talking about the Condor Man, which that was more in the 80s. That was another superhero that I really liked. But it was the Rocketeer. You know, watching the Rocketeer when, let's see, in 1991, I was around 12 years old. It just stuck with me. It was like the very first action film of Iron Man. And so I just enjoyed that movie so much. If you haven't checked it out, be sure and check out the Rocketeer. It's great for the kids. This isn't great for the kids, but so they did, since it's 1991, it's the 35th anniversary of the Rocketeer. From 1991, they did a 35th anniversary celebrating the Rocketeer and the Rocketeer movie. And this is their bottle that they put out, Rocketeer American Whiskey. Now, they had two different types, a bourbon and a high rye. I got the high rye because I'm actually more into bourbon and rye and a little bit more in flavor. I took the tasting notes and just went with this one. They also have, if you were able to order these and get them, you could actually get them signed by the Rocketeer character himself, Billy Campbell. And so I didn't get that one. I just wanted one so I can have it on my shelf. So tonight we're actually going to open this up. I'm going to take a little sip, taste it, see if it's well worth what we got for it, or is it just a collector's item. So let me crack this open. So this was MSRP at $60. Found it on their website. It's kind of plain, you know. So the movie does take place in 1940s, 30s. You know, I can't even remember the year, but they're fighting Nazis. So, who else wouldn't think of putting a jetpack on the back and flying away like a superhero? So, let's listen for a cork pop. It was a little light, you know, but has a synthetic cork, small cork. And pour some up. So the back of this label, and I'll see if I can put up a picture of the front and back around on the side here. So on the back of the label, it does say, "Once in a lifetime, America believed in heroes. Men who trusted in instincts, fought with honor, and faced danger with a steady grin. The Rocketeer isn't just a story of motion and machinery, it's about courage, devotion, and the spark of adventure that turns the ordinary into unforgettable." Seems like it's an 8 years old. So it's produced and bottled by American Bottle Company, Shelbyville, Kentucky. And that's pretty much all the information on the back of it. So it's 43% alcohol, so that's what, 96 proof? 86 proof. So that's 86 proof. Let's take a sniff and smell. So it's low proof. So this is made for the masses and people who are into bourbon and more of a collectors. So 86 proof is pretty nice on a very sipping point for everyone. I don't get a high ethanol sense on it, so that's pretty good. Actually, I get a light citrus on there. For one, It is pretty smooth. It's very simple. I get a light caramel. I do get a little brown sugar. There's a little sweetness, and it does hang on to the tongue. There is a light sweetness, and it does hang onto the glass pretty well. It has a thickness on there that it really coats the mouth. I get like a graham cracker note, citrus, vanilla. It's not overpowering. It's very sippable. So I get that citrus, orange peel, like the burnt sugar. So this is pretty much made for a collector's item, and in a way, since it's a collector's item, you know, if this was a celebrity whiskey, I probably would have stayed away from it. You know, it got me because it's one of my favorite movies from the 90s, and so I had to get it for my collection. I actually didn't care if it had anything in it. It's nice that it does. So for $60, I think that I'm okay with that. This is a very special bottle for me, and I'm glad I got it. It's going to go with my collection, and maybe I'll go watch the movie right now. Like I said, if you haven't seen The Rocketeer, go and watch it. Grab your family, go watch it, have a fun night. So I'm hoping actually to finish out my collection and get the helmet. Anyways, be sure and like and subscribe. And if you haven't put anything in the comments, be sure and do something like that. Tell me how you feel about this, or is there a movie or something that you're interested in wishing that they did a whiskey or bourbon or rum or something? We just did one for Johnny Depp's Three Hearts rum. You can catch that on my channel on previous videos if you haven't seen that. Be sure and look for that. And be sure and subscribe and like, comment. And thank you for watching my video of trying the Rocketeer whiskey, the Hi Rye Bourbon. And we will catch you next time. And have a good one. Later.
Just whiskey and cigars. We can go far. Let's leave the drama. Let it be.